Welcome back to the channel. Today, I want to share with you a simple yet powerful technique that can completely transform the way you approach your goals and daily life. It's called the 10-minute rule. We all have big dreams, whether it's getting healthier, learning a new skill, or even starting that passion project. But let's be honest, sometimes those dreams feel overwhelming, and we don't know where to start. That's where the 10-minute rule comes in. In this video, I'll explain how dedicating just 10 minutes a day can lead to massive, long-lasting changes. Trust me, this small shift can create a ripple effect across your entire life. Let's start with why we often get stuck. Big goals, by their very nature, can feel intimidating. You think about running a marathon, and your mind immediately jumps to, "I'll never be able to run 26 miles. The problem isn't the goal, it's how we frame it. We try to tackle everything at once instead of breaking it down into manageable steps. And when the goal feels too big, procrastination takes over. This is where the 10-minute rule comes in. It's a way to bypass that overwhelming feeling and get started without pressure. The 10-minute rule is simple. Instead of thinking about how long or hard a task will take, commit to doing it for just 10 minutes. That's it, just 10 minutes. For example, want to get fit? Spend 10 minutes walking or stretching. Want to write a book? Write for just 10 minutes. Need to declutter your house? Focus on one drawer or one corner for 10 minutes. Why does this work? Because 10 minutes feels doable. It's short enough to not feel overwhelming, but long enough to make progress. Plus, once you start, you often find yourself wanting to continue. Let's talk about why this works on a psychological level. The 10-minute rule helps you overcome a mental block called the activation barrier. This is the hardest part of any task just starting. Once you begin, your brain releases dopamine, the feel-good chemical that keeps you motivated. That's why, after 10 minutes, you often feel like continuing. Even if you don't, you've still accomplished something, and that creates momentum for the next day. Let me share a few real-life examples of how you can apply this. Fitness, instead of saying, "I have to work out for an hour," just say, "I'll do 10 minutes of yoga or jumping jacks." Reading, want to finish that book you've been meaning to read? Read just one chapter or for 10 minutes before bed. Learning a skill, if you've always wanted to learn a language, spend 10 minutes a day on an app like Duolingo. Cleaning, if your home feels cluttered, set a timer and tackle one small area for 10 minutes. Mindfulness, practice meditation or deep breathing for 10 minutes. It can work wonders for your stress levels. The beauty of this rule is that it works for anything. You're not committing to hours of effort, just 10 minutes. Now, I know what some of you might be thinking. What if I don't feel motivated? Start anyway. Remember, the hardest part is just beginning. What if I don't have time? Everyone has 10 minutes, it's less time than scrolling through social media. What if I don't see results right away? Change takes time, but consistency is what leads to results. The 10-minute rule is about building habits. Over time, those small actions compound into big achievements. So, let's recap. The 10-minute rule is all about simplifying your approach to big goals. By committing to just 10 minutes a day, you'll overcome procrastination, build momentum, and create lasting change. Here's my challenge to you. Pick one area of your life, whether it's fitness, learning, or decluttering, and commit to the 10-minute rule for the next week. Let me know in the comments what you're working on. I'd love to cheer you on. If this video inspired you, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more tips to help you live your best life. Until next time, take care and keep growing.